Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of the Horoscope, featuring, of course, the voice of Apex Championship Entertainment, the Maverick, Josh Zodiac. And I am happy today because I have on not only my favorite, but a fan favorite of all the Apex universe out there. No one other than Madman Middleton. I got him on a day pass. They let him, they gave him some pudding. He went to go get the pudding because, Madman loves his pudding. So we're just waiting for him to come back. And he's playing with his little teddy bear. That's
We have an announcement to make.
Oh, you do?
Madman can't be here because two guys that are way more handsome and extremely better have something better to say.
Fuck out of here.
Okay.
Fuck out of here. Nobody asked. Who is that guy, right? Who is that guy?
Like they really need Madman here.
Why?
When they got us.
Whoa, hold on. Who the fuck invited you two guys on
Whoa,
my
whoa,
fucking show?
whoa.
Calm down.
Now, you said your favorite, and you also said a fan favorite. That's us. Why not? We're still the same thing. Still the same thing.
In what universe are you guys favorites of anybody in any universe of any wrestling organization? I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
I have half a mind to turn this interview off now, but I do have
Whoa.
questions for both of you. I do have questions.
We have questions for you.
We have a lot of questions for you, actually.
Well, I don't see this the way it works.
Well, you know what? Wait. No. I understand. You're the mouth of Apex. I'm going to give you that. Okay. But I kind of, man, I'll tell you what. I kind of feel like, what would it be like? And I was talking it over with you today, right? And so, what would it be like to turn the camera on Mr. Zodiac and ask you some questions? So how about it? I mean, it's obvious, you're Mr. Big Shit. So why don't you answer some questions for us?
You know what? If the questions are worth answering, I doubt they are, and they're about as good as that fucking hat he's wearing right now. But I'll tell you what, I'll ask a question and then you ask a question. Make it fair.
There we go. Now we got to play it. Now we got to play it. I like you. I knew I liked you for some reason.
I want it on record that I didn't agree to this interview because I know you're saying you're the favorite of everybody. The first episode of my show did debut you, and yet it's the lowest rated show I've done so far. So I'll let the numbers speak for themselves.
I think there's a problem with your analytics. That can't be right.
Yeah, you probably didn't market it right or promote it right. I know for a fact with me, I'm very humble. I'm one of the most humblest guys. And I did not promote that as much, not even like half as much as I do with all the other guys in my roster. You see, I'm a giver, and that's what I do, sir. So, yeah, I'm okay to take that. If I'm the lowest, I'm happy I'm the lowest. Mr.
I mean,
Zodiac.
let us put it this way. Your podcast is a little bit controversial. How do we know you weren't suppressed? You could have been suppressed by your carrier or whoever's hosting this
You do
3D podcast.
You say a lot of controversial shit, man, and I don't know.
All right, fine then. We'll start with the first question then. Who the fuck is this guy to you now? Because before he was Howler's manager, agent, bottom. I don't fucking know what he was, but I do know he was working with Howler. Now all of a sudden he's your bottom. So who the fuck is he to you now?
Wow, that will never happen. So let me explain that. Okay, you remember once upon a time, I told you in the very beginning on our episode, you give people options and let them feel like they're in charge. Okay, he was never, ever with Howard. I want to go on the record and say with that. He was always with me. You see, the thing is when I met Jason, very, very, very early on in the conversation, I learned that this is a very, very brilliant guy. Okay? This guy is a fucking mastermind. And you are. And I said, who better to trust? Here's the deal. I'm hiring Howler. I have no idea what this guy's about. To take on Sage, who better than to guide this dumb fuck than someone who has all the brains? And he did just that. That's how much this guy is fucking awesome. Not only was he able to guide Howler, He was able to guide Howler to a championship and defeat Sage. Can you believe that? That is why I hired him. On to something better. You asked me, who is he, right?
Yeah.
Well, I hired him as my assistant, right? And I did do that. But man, being general manager, I realized it's a hard thing. And what it is, it really is.
Yes.
And I just, I'm humble enough to say that sometimes I need some help. And while I do have him as my assistant, I said, man, this guy's made so many calls. Why not? And I'm going to tell you, I got something to tell you right now.
Oh,
I'm going to open this beer for you. And I'm going to open this beer for me. Here, you pull that up, buddy. Because what you're looking at right now is not just Mr. Assistant. You're looking at Assistant General Manager.
why, thank you.
Yes, you are.
I
Yes, you are.
appreciate that.
So here's what this means. And let me tell you real quick what that means. That means that whatever this guy says goes. I'm gonna turn it over to him real quick because I feel it's you, man.
Well, Assistant GM, I find it very proud and humble that you put that much trust in me. So, going forward, I will be your assistant general manager. That's all you.
I'm really glad I don't answer to either one of you. I'm glad I answered to a higher power than you guys, but that's all right.
Well, that's now that's
Hold on.
We're asking a question now, right? We're doing a tit for tat. Is that what we're doing?
Go ahead, ask your question.
My question is, if I understand correctly, you were never excommunicated, but you did say you're just no longer with me. I don't think it works that way, man. So let me ask you something. Let's be serious.
I'm waiting.
Where do you stand with Draven? It's obvious. But before you answer that, you said very clearly you've always defended Draven. But let me ask you something. Why? I want to know why. But before you answer, real quick, why do you stand for someone who abandoned you? Because when Howler got his ass kicked at executing this Easter promotion, where was Draven? Sage, when he got low blowed, where was Draven at Beeville Beatdown? Where's he been? And here's the thing for you who defend him. Here's the thing. I remember a Zodiac who was a little bit more than just a mouthpiece. I don't know if you know this. Here's a newsflash. You're a big dude. You're a mean dude when you want to be. I saw that last podcast with Gavin, and you saw that, right? That's the Zodiac that I remember. And now we got this Zodiac who's just like a friendly puppy. Why? Why? So all I'm saying is coming back, joining Apex, not just as a mouthpiece, but as something more, being who you truly are. That's something we can do. But yet you defend him so much, but he's not here to defend you. So my question is why? Why?
Can I answer now, or are there other parts of this question that you're going to ask?
No. By all means, you have the mic.
Here's the deal. Before you two pud knockers were even in this company, in the old company, in all content, when everything was coming to fruition, everything was starting to form up, Draven came to me and said, hey, I want you on my side, on my team, in my faction, as my giant, as my muscle in Mayhem. And you know what I told him? Fuck yeah, I'm in. He came to me. I didn't go to him. He came to me. Let's make that fucking clear. He came to me because Draven knows. And that little tidbit about Mayhem and all that you saw on the last episode, that was just the tip of the iceberg. You have no idea how fucking nutty I can get when I want to be. You've never seen it. Nobody ever has. And I pray you never do. Either one of you. I'm loyal to people who are loyal to me. Yeah, Draven hasn't been here. He doesn't need to be here for me to know that he's loyal to me and that I'm loyal to him. And yeah, I wasn't excommunicated.
No.
Well, hold on. Time out. You asked a question, and I'm answering it. And I'm answering it. Can I finish my question? Can I finish answering my question?
We're respectful, man. Go ahead.
I don't need Draven to be here to know that he's loyal. Yeah, he tested me, and I passed that test. We threw out the old owner. We beat the snot out of him this is what, 2 years ago, give or take? You know what? I don't need, and people like you who are trying to justify every little thing need to fucking back the fuck up, because I don't need to justify anything that I do or anything that he does. I don't know who is on Draven's side except for myself. I know those little bitches, that the new Mayhem, Dark Disciple, Maniac, and fucking Randy Steele, Timu, Freddie Mercury, and Asmodeus, they're not on Team Draven, and that's fine. But they're dragging the Mayhem name in the mud, number one, because they're being a bunch of little cowardly bitches, what they did to Howler at that fucking Easter show. But to really answer your question, I'm loyal to Draven because he's loyal to me, and he came to me and asked me to join him. Does that answer your question?
If Draven was so loyal.
Draven is loyal. Draven is loyal to those that are loyal to him.
Yeah, where was he, though?
He doesn't have to be here.
Okay, so here, let me give you a difference between Draven's loyal, but when Gavin Ace, when Howler, and when Sage and Holy were getting their ass beat, where was that loyalty? When Howler got his ass beat again, where was his loyalty? Now, you who's been reduced to just doing a podcast and commentary, where's his loyalty? Let me tell you who's loyal. Okay? I'm loyal to him, he's loyal to me. Okay? Let me tell you something. Who was on a handicap match? That was me being loyal, taking care of my boy. Okay? Now, mind you, it was a surprise. Okay? When he was in hot water, and shame on you again for putting his hands on a referee, that's over and done with. I'm not going to get into that. But I was loyal. Okay? I've been loyal, and he has been loyal the entire time. What I'm trying to tell you is, and what I see in you is I see loyalty as well. But where is his loyalty? See, what I see you, I see loyalty. I don't see it in him. And that type of loyalty that you have needs to be somewhere where it's reciprocated. And that's what all I'm trying to say. Now, another thing, you said he came to you, right? And he came to you and says, "Oh, I see this big giant. Why don't you be my right hand? Why don't you be my guy, my goon?"
To me, it sounds like he was just using you. Not so much loyal to you, but using you for your size, your presence. Does that really sound like loyalty? No, that sounds like being used.
And I'm going to tell you one more thing. With us, we're not going to say, "Hey, guess what, Zodiac? Be my goon." No. I'm going to say, be you. Be who you are and do what you do best. And all I want to do, being the lighthouse of Apex, is just shine a light over the realm of Apex and show you everything you can be. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to let you be you, because that's the kind of guy I am, and that's the kind of men that I associate myself with.
You talk about loyalty and Draven not giving any loyalty. Back when Howler left the company, the old company, and we kept the championship in Mayhem, who did he entrust that title to? Was it you, Jason? Was it you? No, it wasn't you because you weren't even there. You know who he gave it to? He gave it to me. He entrusted that title to me. And I held that belt for Draven up until the time when I could not hold it anymore because I saw what was going on in Mayhem and I left. Granted, I was misinformed about things, and that's fine. We have since, at least me and Draven, the rest of Mayhem can go fuck themselves. But me and Draven have come to an agreement. We understand that we didn't talk to each other. We move forward. I want that from the current Mayhem. They owe me an apology. They owe Draven an apology. They owe the entire fan base an apology for what they did to Draven, for trying to make the company better. And you can sit there and say that I'm full of shit, that I'm sucking on Draven's cock. You can say whatever you want, but the reality is, oh, please go ahead, interrupt me. Go ahead.
No. By all means, can continue.
What I'm trying to say is that you don't understand the kind of loyalty that I have to people that are loyal to me. Neither one of you have been loyal to me. And I'll tell you what, TJ, you sold me some fucking snake oil on that first episode. You had me believing, oh, good things are coming to Apex. And then you fucking just did a complete 180 and aligned yourself with fucking this 2-piece and a biscuit with a hat that's way smaller than his fucking head. And then you have Mayhem in your fucking pocket for some reason. And then you have Howler attacked for no fucking reason. And that
no. Hold on. Howler asked for a match. He didn't ask what kind. He didn't make any stipulations. He asked for revenge. He wanted his revenge. I was gracefully gonna be there, but my GM decided to take care of me. And what better way than Asmodeus and Maniac?
That's loyalty.
That is the loyalty. That's what we do. We're loyal. No one, let me tell you something. Nobody is as honest and as loyal as these two right here. And you know what? When I see you, you know what I'm going to call you from now on? The Maverick Josh wasted potential Zodiac. Because that's what you are sitting behind that right there. I can't believe that's where you're gonna what? You're feeling sick now? What? You're not happy? You all right? Truth coming too much?
You guys are really giving me a headache right now.
I'm looking really pale right now.
You're not looking very good, man.
I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna move forward. You asked me a question. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. I was not prepared to have you guys on the show, so I'm so unprepared, and this is unprofessional to everybody, and I do apologize. Again, I thought, man, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk about our favorite pudding cups and shit, but no, I got these jack-offs on my show. Anyway,
wow. You would think he'd be ready for everything, but
anything and everything. I mean, exactly.
But not today.
Disappointing.
Headache coming on when we got a headache. I mean, come on, man. Take some Tylenol.
You know, you guys are really starting something that you don't want to start.
Well, that's why we got you here. And that's actually the reason why we brought you here. Because now it's time to get a little serious, okay? We got a lot of fun. And you're a hard person to get a hold of. So now that's why we decided, you know what, Madman, take a night off. And now we got you. No more games. What's going on with Draven? Now, I hear a lot about this guy, and from what I've been having, there's a lot of little extraterrestrial weird.
Yeah, actually, it's paranormal.
That's what that is. I don't believe in all that shit, but it actually getting really fucking weird. And what I need from you is to tell me, who is Draven, and is this something? Where is this going? You know so much about him.
You have such a connection to him.
You want to know who Draven is? Is that what your question is?
Let's go.
Okay.
Is that what you want to know?
Something happened to his camera.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who Draven is? Is that what you want? Oh, now I have your fucking attention, don't I? Oh, you two have been running your mouth this entire time. about where's Draven? Where is Draven? You wanna know where I am? I'm everywhere! I am everywhere, and I'm watching the both of you. And I'll tell you what, boys, your time is coming to an end. Oh, now look at you. Now look at you, like a couple of little scared children.
What the fuck is going on?
What the hell is going on here?
Your time is coming, and when I finally come back, you two are on my radar.
Oh, what the fuck just happened? Whoa, what the fuck just happened?
What the fuck is this?
Why is there blood
What?
all over that?
What the fuck is
What
this? What the
What the?
fuck is this?
What are you drinking? A
Dude,
Bloody
we
Mary?
need to go. We need to go.
What the fuck is
No,
this?
we need to go. Fuck this.
This is the hey. This isn't fucking over. This is what the fuck was that? I'm fucking.
We need to go.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, I actually have no idea what the fuck just happened. I thought we were doing a question, and they interrupted my show and started getting these really bad headaches. And I don't know what happened, but I guess the interview with those two is over. Again, I do apologize. I was ill prepared to have them on the show. But I do want to say thank you for watching. I will put this episode out. I guess I'll have to watch and edit and see what happened because I have no recollection of what the fuck happened. But anyway, make sure if you're not subscribed and liking both the Facebook page and the YouTube page for Apex Championship Entertainment, just Google us, go to Facebook, go to YouTube, find it, like, subscribe, follow. We do put new episodes out. We also put out episodes of the Horrorscope on a regular as well. I'm really sorry. I don't know what the hell I'm completely rattled right now. But for Jason and TJ Cantu, the GM and the now assistant GM, I guess that's news. I didn't get that memo. I am the Maverick Zodiac. I guess I'll catch you next time. Yeah. Again, I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for joining in, though.